Welcome to the Burnout Rebellion Starter Kit. Yes, this is for you who's ready to break the rules, reclaim your rhythm, rewire your power. What this is not is another worksheet or another PDF or another thing to add to your checklist of things to do. This is not to add another item to your plate. No, this is for you to come back to anytime you need fire, anytime you need a spark, anytime you need a reminder that you don't have to follow the rules anymore. You get to live life on your own terms. You get to do things that you want, and you get to go in your own rhythm. I created this for you. This is an excerpt in what I call the Hype Girl Power Hour that's housed in my membership, Badass Empowerment Collective. And this is how I operate. This is how I deliver things best. I find that written things are kind of mundane, and who wants to put another freaking PDF on their device, right? So this is for you. This is not just another lead magnet that you have, decided to download to your phone. No, this is designed to lead you so that you can break free from all of the things that's causing burnout. So let's go. Tip number 1. This is a welcome. Welcome to the Burnout Rebellion. You're not broken. You are burned out from playing a game you were never meant to win. This isn't about fixing you. It's about remembering who you were before you were told to shrink, obey, perform, and please. This audio experience that you have right now that you're listening to is your space to stop performing and start listening. You don't need another productivity hack. I'm not going to give you that. You need a hype girl in your ear reminding you were never meant to be a good robot. You were built to lead, feel, and move on your terms. Let's burn the shoulds and come back to your rhythm. By the way, I do have a podcast. Yes. And it is absolutely phenomenal. I believe I will share the link as well for you to have access to go back and listen to anything that I have recorded. And it's for you to go at your own pace. You're not listening to this to please me. You're doing this for you. Rhythm. So number 2, rhythm reclamation. I know that was a tongue twister. Here you are reclaiming your rhythm, getting back to you. I have a guide called the Badass Empowerment Guide. This is where I'm going to share with you that you get to build your days your way, not by someone else's checklist, not by your old programming, not by anyone's previous messaging of telling you what they think you should do or what they think you should add to your schedule or your routine. No, this is you living by your energy. It's living by your desire. Because after all, badasses don't conform or perform. Here is a prompt for you. This is where I invite you, when I give the prompts, I probably should have prefaced this at the very beginning. I'm going to give prompts in this for you to do. This is where I invite you to pause the recording or go back, re-listen, and take notes and write it down. You can do this in a journal. You can do this in the the notes section in your phone, or if you prefer to do voice notes, that's entirely up to you. I am a speaker by nature. I believe God wired in me to speak. He did, because it comes naturally. It flows, and I can't undo the gift that God has given. So here's your prompt. Prompt number 1. If no one was watching or telling you what to do, what would your day look like? What would you stop doing? And what would you finally say yes to? Let yourself feel into it, even if it's messy. That's where your rhythm lives. Tip number 3. Celebrate like it matters. This tip is from the celebration guide that I have created. Rebellion isn't just saying no. It's celebrating every micro moment where you chose you. I'm going to elaborate just a little bit here. Celebration prevents us from complaining and staying focused on the things that's going wrong. Celebration anchors in everything. It anchors in our focus, anchors in awareness. It also anchors in joy, anchors in peace, clarity. It gets rid of excuses. Literally, it helps us to focus on, like, I'm sure you've heard this before, our sprouts, right? Think of a farmer, right? If a farmer trashed his sprouts, you and I wouldn't have food, right? So think about that for a second. Where do you need to celebrate because you're choosing you? So today's invitation is, what's one thing you did this week or even today that old you would have dismissed, but the new you knows was everything? So where you didn't celebrate before, what things are you going to celebrate now? Don't skip this part. It is one of the most skipped over parts in our lives, and we're not taught this. But I teach it in my programs. I teach it in my space. Why? Because I do it. I live it. I breathe it. I have become it. Celebration creates momentum. It also rewires your brain to recognize I did something powerful, even if it was small. We don't always have to celebrate the big things. So here are just a few examples for you. It's a mini checklist idea. And then add to this yourself. Add, get creative, go wild. Here are some prompts to get you started. I said no without guilt. I paused before reacting. I left the dishes and took a walk. I chose my peace over their comfort. Where you choose to celebrate more, you will start seeing more of. You can celebrate or you can complain, but you can't do both. One's going to counteract the other, right? I mean, actually, it's pretty cool how the complaint actually turns into a celebration. There's always something to celebrate. Always, including our awarenesses. Number 4, energy identity anchor. This tip is from the Badass Empowerment Guide. You are not a machine, you're energy. And your energy tells the truth before your words do. Say these aloud or journal them. I am no longer available for, fill in the blank. I feel most alive when, fill in the blank. I reclaim my energy when I, fill in the blank. I lead best when I, fill in the blank. Remember, these aren't affirmations. These are anchors. No one's going to get mad at you for answering the way that you want. Remember, badasses know deep down in their soul what the answers are. You're not going to get graded. I'm not going to come back and grade these. These aren't a test. These are for you. Let them guide you how you show up today. Number 5, burn the shoulds. Yes, this is an excerpt from my ebook that I wrote. It's 10 steps to live an empowered, energized life. And the shoulds, I'm going to camp out here for just a second. The shoulds are what keep us in a flow that robs us of new, robs us of change, robs us from doing the things that we want. So the shoulds are usually someone else's comfort zone dressed up as your responsibility. For example, I should go to that meeting. I should have said this. I should have said that. And instead of saying I should go to that meeting, you could say something like, I want to rest instead, and that's valid. Or, I said what I needed to say, and my words are worthy, or my words are valid. The shoulds are, I believe, what cause us to compromise the things that we really want to be doing. And I hear it a lot. I even hear myself saying it a lot. And I'm like, whoops, what was I thinking? The shoulds. The shoulds are like, well, if you think about it, crap. They keep us in a state of not feeling our absolute best because instead of doing what we want, we have the shoulds replaying over in our minds. And it's like, no, we give ourselves permission when we break free from the shoulds. And that's how the shift begins. So where in your life are you allowing other people's shoulds? I should get that job. I should go to college. I should get that career, or I should stay in that career. I should buy this. I should buy that. I should not spend money on fill in the blank. I should pay off my debt. I should. Now, who the heck told you that you should? I should eat this way. I should eat that way. Now, who told you that? I should exercise this way. Do you see how we get ourselves in a routine as well? We get ourselves in a rut, all based off of someone else's shoulds. Half of these probably aren't even ours that we have come up with. So give yourself permission today to let go of the shoulds and replace it with what it is that you want to do. Because remember, what you want is valid. Number 6, this one is one of my favorites. Nervous system check-in. Yes, let's check in today. Rebellion doesn't always look like fire. Sometimes it looks like stillness, to just be, to be present, to not do anything. If you're in a place that you can, I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to ask yourself, in fact, put your hand on your heart, close your eyes, ask yourself, what does my body need right now? Ask yourself these questions. What do I need? Right now, what do I need the most? Is it quiet? Is it food? Is it rest? Is it a nap? Is it a walk, moving your body, exercise? What is it for you that's not on the to-do list? And it's not what other people will expect. It's what you need. Checking in with yourself allows you to not only be aware of, let's say, your energy, but it allows you to take pause and breathe and step away and do what you need. Okay? It could be listening to music. It could be sitting in the sunshine. So ask yourself this question. What's real for me in this moment? Again, you're putting yourself first. What do you need? Yes, you can do this as a parent, as a spouse, in your career, even at your desk. By the way, if you're not moving your body, I say that sitting is the new smoking. You can look it up yourself. You'll hear more about this in the membership and in my program, Career Reclamation Blueprint. But for example, What do I need right now? I'm getting, not able to sit super still. Well, it could be you need to stand up. You're supposed to stand up every hour, or at least within every hour, and you're supposed to move your body. So many people, they sit too long, and it's horrible for us. So moving your body, going for a quick walk on your break, doing whatever you need to do, move around the office, get yourself some weights, bring some weights, like some 5 to 10 pound dumbbells, and lift them at your desk. Do some squats, just as an example. Here is a tip for you. Nervous system peace is a power move. Let your body lead, not your calendar. Tip number 7. This is the final tip I have for you. It is the rebellion reminder. Now, I'll bet that most of you who's listening have already had the thought, rebellion is bad. Rebellion means I'm in trouble. But what if I told you that rebellion is actually a badass power move? So, tip number 7, this isn't about doing more. It's about undoing what was never yours. You don't need to earn rest. You do not. You don't need to earn joy. You don't need to earn yourself. You just get to be. Let this be your new baseline. Ease, truth, and energy first leadership. And finally, as we wrap this up, your reclamation has begun. You didn't just download another lead magnet. You started a rebellion. This journey, this audio journey, was your first step toward leading from truth and not pressure, from rhythm, not routine, from fire, not fatigue. If this stirred something in you, that spark, that yes in your chest, don't let it fade. The next step for you is to come join me inside the Career Reclamation Blueprint. This is where we go deeper, where your career, energy, and leadership get rebuilt on your terms. It's bold, it's boundary driven, it's where you stop surviving and start owning your power. Are you in? I've provided some links for you as well to join. And it's a revival, it's a movement, it's a rebellion, it's people, it's you who are a people taking back that power. It's and owning it. And that concludes this reclamation magnet, the Burnout Rebellion Starter Kit. I would love to hear from you and your thoughts. What is your biggest takeaway? Did you implement something? I would love to celebrate with you. So please reach out, let me know, hit reply on the email, and let me know what stood out to you the most. And I would love to come alongside you. I would love to connect with you. I would love to, if you have a question, and